Welcome to the Angeles National Forest. On today's trip, we're traveling to Mount Wilson Observatory, almost 6,000 feet high in the mountains overlooking Pasadena. Join me as I take all of us through the Angeles National Forest. One of the great things about the Angeles National Forest Scenic Highway are all the fantastic places that you can stop and take in the great views. I will apologize in advance. It is June gloom here in the Los Angeles area, which means there's a lot of moisture coming off the Pacific Ocean, and it's made things a little cloudy down in the Los Angeles basin here, so it's going to be a little hazy, but nonetheless, you're going to get a chance to see the size and enormity of the mountains, which will inform you that I promise you're going to get great views when you come up on a super clear day. But today is our day to be here, so we'll make the most of it, and it's still absolutely gorgeous, I gotta say. So let me show you all the views from our first observation stop. I hope the panning gave you guys a good sense of how large, how huge the mountains are here just outside of Los Angeles, anywhere from 20 minutes to 40 minutes depending on where you live in the city of Los Angeles, or what's considered to be the city of Los Angeles, which is huge in and of itself and made up of a lot of different small towns. But it's accessible, it's here, it's magnificent, and everyone has to come out and see this once. And if you're traveling to Los Angeles, this has to be on your list of things to see while you're visiting Los Angeles. You will not be disappointed. So we're going to continue on to our next scenic overlook as we continue to explore the Angeles Forest Scenic Highway. Our next stop today on the Los Angeles Forest Scenic Drive is George's Gap Trailhead. And it's got a beautiful view, as you can see behind me, of some very nice mountains. Let's take a closer look. One of the great things about driving the Angeles Forest Scenic Highway is that there are so many awesome spots to pull over and take in the amazing mountain views. I've picked one here that's kind of central and brings together a series of mountain veins all into sort of adjacent valleys. I don't know how else to describe it, but basically if you look around, if you were to imagine just crumbling a piece of paper or a couple of pieces of paper and dropping them together, that's sort of what we're getting here. Just an absolute collection of mountains all coming together, yet separated by the valleys from which they rise. Take a look and see what I mean. So again, pretty excellent stuff, and we're going to continue our journey along the Angeles Forest Scenic Highway Drive on our way to Mount Wilson Observatory. So let's get back on the road. Okay, so I decided to make one more stop before we get to Mount Wilson Observatory and the overlook here at Eaton Saddle Trailhead, right at the top of the mountains, overlooking the Los Angeles Basin and Pasadena down below. And this is visually spectacular. Really, really awesome mountains, very strong, bold rock faces. And I just wanted to share that with everybody because I'm jazzed by it. So I hope you guys are too. And I'm going to give you a chance to see it with a quick pan right now. Really awesome indeed. There's no question about it. And just think, it's only about a 45-minute drive from downtown Los Angeles. You can't beat that. You go from the flats of the Los Angeles Basin, basically what amounts to sea level, all the way up to nearly 6,000 feet here in the mountains, the San Gabriel Mountains, along the Angeles Forest Scenic Highway. Just amazing. I mean, you don't even feel like you're anywhere near civilization when you're here. It's just that cool. Okay, so that's Pasadena, Los Angeles Basin just down there. And we're gonna head back to the automobile and cruise on up to Mount Wilson Observatory. We're about a mile away. Okay, so the views up here are just incredible, and they seem to be never ending. I had to stop again before we get to Mount Wilson Observatory just to show you another observation overlook. It's incredible. You see what I mean? Absolutely stunning, amazing mountain views. I can't believe it. Everywhere, on every turn, on both sides of the mountains. So let's go over just a little bit further and check out the view a little bit further from where we can see it right here. You see what I mean? UFB, unfriggin' believable. Amazing, amazing, amazing mountain views. Okay, and with that said, let's finally head up to Mount Wilson. It's just around the corner. All right, so we made it. We're here, Mount Wilson Observatory. just parked and we're gonna go check out the views right over here. Just behind me, you can see all the communication towers that send television and radio signals down to Los Angeles. They're housed here on top of Mount Wilson. And we're gonna just walk over this way and get some great views of the San Bernardino Valley and the Los Angeles Basin. It's a little hazy again today. As I said, the moisture from June gloom comes off the Pacific and sort of hovers around the basin here and stays for most of the day during June. So it's going to obstruct our view, but you're going to get a general sense of what an amazing overlook this is of the entire Los Angeles County area. So here we are, and actually just in front of us, if the camera will make it out, is downtown Los Angeles. It's easy to see with the eye. Let's see how it shows up on camera. So we're going to make our way right here down to a little overlooked spot where we can see San Bernardino and the Los Angeles Basin on either side of the overlook here. Again, we just saw downtown Los Angeles and we'll see it again from up here. It's a great spot to take a view. As I said, we're nearly 6,000 feet up in the air, which is a real bird's eye view, to say the least. This is all San Bernardino here, all the way out to the Redlands, or Redlands. And over here, on a good day, we can see the Pacific Ocean, but on today, I don't think we'll be able to. I think we need to go a little higher to get a better view here. So yeah, again, downtown Los Angeles, straight ahead, nested together with all the high rises, and then just beyond that, if you know that it's the Pacific Ocean, you can sort of sense and see that it's there. Yeah, again over there you can even see sort of the Westwood area, and even on to Santa Monica, believe it or not, despite the haze, which I'm sure the camera can't see as well as the human eye, but it's all there. It's all there. And truly amazing. Yeah. And over here we have 3 of the observatories that you can see. The largest one is just tucked away behind the tree line with just a little bit of the dome showing. And there are 2 other ones. None of them are open to the public. We'll walk over there if we can and see what's going on, if we can get a glimpse of what it looks like up close. But the real cool thing about Mount Wilson is the drive through the mountains, the scenic views everywhere, and if you happen to be an astronomer, absolutely the observatories. But otherwise, it's really about having an outdoor experience. That's why you come up here, and the views, of course, are a great bonus to it. Totally incredible. Let's look one more time. All right, so that's the Mount Wilson overlook in a nutshell. Let's go up and see if we can peek around at the observatories, just poke around the outside and check out what's going on there, if we can. And after that, we'll be pretty much wrapped up with our trip along the Angeles National Forest Scenic Highway. All right, so we're on our way, we're parked, we're gonna check out the observatories. Looks like there's a little walking trail to get there. So I'll show you a little bit of the walking trail and then we'll pick it up as we approach the different observatories that we saw from the overlook that we checked out just a minute ago. Nice little park here. Nice foot trails. Great tree canopy here. Lots of pine trees. It's a really beautiful spot. Yeah, that's got to be close to the public. Okay, so that's cool, but we definitely can't get in that one. Looks like there's a astronomical museum and it's open. Maybe we'll take a peek in there, huh? On the way back. All right, so we're here at one of the classic observatories, the dome observatories, that's stationed to the ground that you don't have to ride an elevator up to get to. Right here. Let's see if it's open. All right. Huh, how strange. There's no obvious physical door around the entire structure. Okay. I wonder how they get in. Maybe through the top they open it. Oh, no, here we go. Here's the door. But yeah, it's definitely closed. Okay, so let's snoop around a little more and see what we find. Okay, so it looks like a rather comprehensive facility here with lots of mini domes, lots of mini telescopes, I presume. And I think we're going to the granddaddy right here, the big behemoth. And with any luck, we'll be able to get in and take a peek at one of the larger telescopes on site. Oh yeah, this is the behemoth of behemoths. Certainly the largest observatory I've ever seen. Check this granddaddy out. Pretty cool, everybody. The door is open. I have a feeling we're going to be able to get in. Okay, so we're in luck. Good news, everybody. There is a visitor's entrance. So here we go. Prepare yourself. All right. Gotta wind our way up a staircase here. All right. Round we go. Up we go. It keeps going. It's getting darker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Wow. Check this sophisticated piece of equipment out. Awesome. Let's see here. Really neat, man. I wonder what it takes to get a ticket to come here if they have an open house and view the stars through this monstrosity. It's incredible. Ah, look, and you see if you look just out the base there, the physical viewing device for the human eye is right there. So this is pretty amazing. I had no idea we'd be able to see the telescope. Very, very cool. So let's take one last look at it before we go, and then we'll pretty much wrap here at Mount Wilson. Yeah. All right. Well, we've certainly seen quite a number of human achievements and natural achievements all in one day here today. We've seen the Scenic Highway, which was constructed by talented engineers and hardworking men. And we've just seen talented engineers and hardworking men who have built lenses to view the stars and explore the worlds beyond our own as we explore today our own world. It's just so fantastic. A lens inside a lens inside a lens inside a lens. I hope everybody's enjoyed our trip today, and I want to thank you for joining me on our journey to Mount Wilson Observatory through the Angeles Forrest Scenic Highway. Thanks, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.